Okay. Our network is back. Whew. Hi, Hector. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I think my Wi-Fi completely crapped out. As soon as I realised I stopped, so we shouldn't have lost very much.
Set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Mueller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay. So.
You drive.
Central.
And the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
We're going Central.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He
Hello,
needs
Hector.
to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Mueller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
So, these men... Size 8 prints.
Better not go soft on me here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
I want to make comments.
Are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Okay, who do we talk to first? Let's talk to...
Boys, really come through this time, haven't you?
Yes. Oh, yeah, I have.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
That's not cryptic.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Okay. Who are you?
Down on your luck, Eli.
I had worse. My family a roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine.
Gotcha.
You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Oh,
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
yeah. Gotcha.
What size
Okay.
boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
But if you could choose, what size would it be?
11s.
Fuck's sake.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Fuck, that's true.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitching braid. It stays tied.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. Ain't done nothing like that.
We know that's a lie because
You're a liar, Eli. You needed the money, so you killed her.
I've been around some, son. You got some evidence that proves I stole that butterfly from that woman? I done told you I found that pretty thing.
fuck.
I never stole it.
That was a doubt.
I don't like you, Eli. I think you're an evil man. I think you try to pass off your pain to other people. I can't make you for this case, but my consolation is that I don't think you will be out of prison for very long.
You can count on it, shitbird. By the way, Eli, the captain and the Hat Squad would like to talk to you next. Any idea what they might want to talk about? For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
Yeah.
Care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
You.
This is gonna take at least a week to get an ID.
Right.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Why were they bloody? Okay. Okay.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Holy shit. The one time that I'm like, this guy is telling the truth, he
You
was
know
actually
anything
telling the
about
truth.
ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
I don't know. Okay.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Okay,
You
vehicles.
found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
He's being framed. This is too easy, he's being framed. This is too easy, he's being framed.
What color are your overalls?
Green. We all wear green. It's our company policy.
Fuck.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
Intuition.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler. We're letting you go for now, Muller. Go home and see your daughter, and work on your story. It's got more holes than a batting cage.
That's the guy. Detective. That's him. That's the guy who parked the car. I'm sure of it. Hey, he's
Oh,
getting
shit.
away.
Well,
That's not true. I can't go to jail.
my partner's a bit fucking heavy on the trigger, Christ. Alright, another car chase. Crazy amount of oversteer.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
What the fuck? Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. We see it. I can see it. I can see it. Fuck. I didn't. God damn it. Let's try that again.
That's the guy. Detective. That's him. That's the guy who parked the car. I'm sure of it. Hey, he's getting away.
That's not true. I can't go to jail.
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road. Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Fuck's sake, not again.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
I'm trying.
Keep it on the road, goddammit.
Tram! Deus Ex Machina. We got lucky. You and your goddamn Latin, Phelps.
Put your hands in the air!
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
What do you mean? We fucking... It's not easy! 9 out of 16. Unbecoming. While Hugo Muller stares down a murder charge, Michelle Muller complains. It's definitely not gonna. Right, it's not telling me anything.
Phelps! We kept you You're too regular army.
Lieutenant!
Well, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing. See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
I find that fucking hilarious. That's actually fucking hilarious. Okay, the silk stocking murder.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. You can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hope.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
You're behind the wheel.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, fellas. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, fellas.
Pantages. The Broadway. The Broadway. Broadway.
Detectives, they're
Broadway,
ready to start the show.
Hollywood.
I'll take you through.
Broadway, Hollywood. Oh, God. Right, I got my finger on the button. Got another naked victim.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Right, sorry guys.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Right, this you can see. This is just me looking at some boxes. Just some brands. Tissues and cigarettes. No. Nothing. Nothing. What are you looking at? Mister. I don't understand that one. Coffee cup. No. It's just a coffee cup. Oh, that's evidence. That's a fucking blood trail.
May as well follow the trail.
A hat. Oh, hold on. A name.
Antonia.
It's a start.
It's a start.
I know. Right, whatever. She wasn't just dragged from there. So was she... Isn't it hairstyle and ammonia? It's for wigs.
On it goes.
Alright. So what is this?
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Right. What am I looking at? Number 5.
House keys. Strung up like bait on a hook.
Go on, what you got?
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
253. 253 out of 6.
You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that place.
Oh, for fuck's sake. By hand.
Mrs. A. Maldonado. Could it be Antonia Maldonado?
Clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new M.O. I told you to look for a guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident. Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, well, he didn't drag the body all this way, did he? How the fuck's he doing that? No, seriously, how the fuck? Bloody paintbrush. There you go.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
Oh. Oh, final personal effects.
Son of a bitch wants her identified.
Oh, this is major serial killer MO. Alright, like this is no form of good. No good can come from this shit. No good at all. Okay, so what's my solution? So, he paints ourselves a little zigzag. Leaves us a little blood trail. Are you first on the scene? Who was first on the scene? There's a shoot.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
That's just alrighty. Okay. Well, I gotta go talk to the fucking coroner, so I gotta go look at the body. Okay. Let's have a look at the head.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Yeah, that certainly looks like a very forceful injury. Left hand has something in it. It's the other half of her thing.
She was only 21 years old.
Fuck's sake.
Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown. Again. This time she's been degloved. Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Fuck's sake.
Kiss the blood, BD. The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered.
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Fuck's sake. Alrighty, well, I'm viscerally uncomfortable. I've seen a lot of violence against women tonight, and I'm not very happy about it. Let's go. Let's just go anywhere else. Right.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Tony's residence. We have one choice. I love how I have to wait for my partner. That's so silly.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, and we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting it.
I'm sure.
Okay. I don't think I'm supposed to be getting these cases right. I think that's the problem.
Wait just a moment.
Boarding house.
I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPenta, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone.
Yeah, that's usually what murder does.
Antonia's room is upstairs.
I can imagine.
Last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Alright, let's have a look. I'm stuck on him. I'm stuck on his left. There we go. Golden door handle. Let's go.
Did you look at that? Someone's turned the place over.
Shit. Right, have they left anything?
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
We're not going to talk about the fact that there's lipstick there? Maybe we want to talk about the lipstick?
A smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Okay, we have an address.
So we've got a divorce. So she was being divorced. Where's this been taken from?
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. I wonder where it was taken from.
Looks like part of a fence. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like part of a fence, but I don't know where that would be gotten from. Right, let's ask her some fucking questions.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Yes, he clearly was. Tell me more.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
I genuinely have no idea.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar.
Gotcha.
It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
Evidence of break-in.
You had a break-in?
No! That can't be true.
The window's broken. The room's been tossed. You seem like the type of landlady who notices everything that happens under her roof. What gives?
Sorry.
Don't take that tone of voice with me, young man.
Sorry, was that
Antonia
not
and
the
her
correct
husband
fucking
were
thing?
Estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace.
What about a charm bracelet?
That's about all of her jewelry.
What about a charm bracelet?
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
Major doubt on that one.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm.
I love how I get that one right.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Where is
Thanks,
this
ma'am.
wooden
You've
jewelry
been very
box?
helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at it.
Nah.
Or we can check out the El Dorado one.
Check out the El Dorado. I want to get more information. Alright, you're driving.
You can drive.
Fuck's sake.
A nosy old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wife line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah, me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. What did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar.
Oh.
I'll show you.
Thank you. This bomb man is helpful.
Sam is taking me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
And your mother.
Hey, honey, what time do you get off work and take?
By hand.
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
Great. Enjoy.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Is it the temp guy?
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there.
Ah, that's where she got
reluctant.
brained. That's where she got fucking brained.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was gonna serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Cool. Thanks for the answer. I trust that cunt.
That goddamn waitress.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal. Just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
Fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
Fine. Thanks.
Okay. Fruit market across the street.
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
Alright, let's check out this fucking fruit market. Just picked fruit market. Oh, it's fresh.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Great, we need to come back later. Yay. Go beep yourself.
Oh, Susie, you are so bad.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Other residents. So, she served him papers. She's now dead.
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
He drove me up to Mohammed.
A telephone. No mail? Where the fuck's people? Antonia? Angel? Okay. Alrighty, let's figure out where he is. gonna be in the one door with the golden handle.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Oh, really?
I got a heart. Now look.
I got nothing to say to you.
Get down. Nice.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
His name's Rusty.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Great.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
I don't think you'd kill your own wife. That's the
Think
frustrating
of the
part.
whole place is going over. Then talk to the neighbors.
Hmm.
And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Fucking excuse me?
This will take some explaining.
Right.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movement. Got no alibi, I suppose.
Huh. Food in bed, ticking clock. What's that on the fucking... Correct, boxing.
Doesn't tell me anything.
El Dorado.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
So that's known.
Just picked fruit market.
Right.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Interesting. Kind of everything bases him at the crime, I'm not gonna lie. Why can't I go through here?
Hey, sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD, were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
That wasn't fucking terrifying.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Fuck yeah!
Kept thinking you were gonna call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
Oh, he's gonna punch me. There's a back entrance. Could you fucking move, Finbar?
I'm at a loss.
There should be a game well or a phone somewhere.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Alrighty.
No good. Nobody here.
Anything downstairs? Really? Ugh. Let's use the fucking phone. Use the phone, turn around, and use the phone.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Operator, give me
Phelps,
dispatch.
1247.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Any messages?
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Yay. Well, fuck. That ain't fucking good. Right. Just get me out of here. Hup, 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 hup.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Urgently, we are headed to the police station.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure. A woman taking control over his life?
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
Do 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 do. Do do do.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Amazing.
Mouthpiece were stripped off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
They're waiting down in tech services, Phelps.
Right.
Olive oil comes from olives. Where does baby oil come from? Two with ketchup and butter.
Forgive me.
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
The heck?
Sorry, I know I'm being a bad host.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
want to make homicide.
Forgive me. Yeah, I understand. Sorry. Okay, let's go.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Where are we headed? Just gonna follow my partner.
Come to California to be a secretary.
That price is outrageous.
So, where is our problem? Down in technical services? We got another fucking letter. Oh, this is a policeman's.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
His information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all his fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then
Right.
glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Have changed. I've changed my
That's the
mind.
message from the Celine Henry case.
Have changed my mind. You would not give a square deal. Fuck you, BD. Tex. Heap
upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
Ill deeds. Right, heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse. Ill deeds, then be thou damned, beholding good. Both infinite as is the universe, and thou and thy self-torturing solitude, and awful image of calm power. Though now thou sittest, let the hour come. Thou must appear to be that which thou art internally, and after many a false and fruitless crime, scorn track thy lagging fall through boundless space and time.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Alrighty. It's gonna be doubt, lie, truth.
Isn't he a cop who won the medal and is solving all the cases?
Good for him. Alright, let's go.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
Last contact.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
So if you didn't kill your wife, who did? You better come up with something, Angel. This doesn't look good.
Fuck you. I loved my wife.
You're good, kid. You murder your wife and you just sit there as cool as a cucumber.
He didn't murder her.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Yeah, that's the truth.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
The box. We haven't found the box.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus.
I don't think he's going to be helping you
Drunk
much.
out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
I accept that.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Fuck.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Fuck off.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something, or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito. He said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Okay, so I don't think that he killed her.
Doll is dishwater, but I'm not with him for the conversation.
I don't think that he killed her.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. Good old fair in love with war.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Let's go to the fucking fruit market.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters? Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. You seen the body? Fucking cased its nozzle way into the guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
Each group of our population
Look, it's the same guy. I bet it's that guy. Well, no, I don't mean that he's the killer, but it's like...
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Alright, distinctive
She
necklace.
was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Oh shit, what?
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think.
Oh,
She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
It's the temporary barman. She
Don't you have
seemed
to get a
to know
court
the guy.
order or
She got into
something?
the
I have
car. The
rights.
guy knew that she was
Clem?
vulnerable. That guy could have been working other cases as well.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
I think... Oh, I think I just hit a frame drop.
Are you working Friday night? We should go out afterwards.
I think... I think maybe it was the guy.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
So what are we hiding in here?
That's her
This
fucking...
thing needs a combination.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Well, there's the fucking necklace. St. Mary, very religious.
Just don't know how to dance to bebop.
Ephesians, wives submit to your husbands as to the Lord, for the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church, his body, for which he is the Saviour. Okay, so... Ah, fuck. You know what that looks like? That looks like bloodied clothes, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I've seen it. Am I missing something? This is her fucking jewelry box. Do you also not see the bloodied clothes? Maybe there's something. And a fucking bloody knife.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war. This fruit skull punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Shoot out his tire. Shoot him. Vehicle chase.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. Should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy. Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
No.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Okay. I made a mistake there. I tried to go for him, but it didn't work.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Okay.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind them that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
He's grabbing himself a drink. Alrighty, well I think that's enough fucking crimes. 17 out of 17 clues. Valorous. They are up. With the body on his doorstep, the DA may look to send Clamfini to the gas chamber. Alrighty, not bad. Not a bad fucking shout. What you got?
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do at that. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads.
How can we fail? Skip with the Shadow leading the show.
Who the fuck is the Shadow?
Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming.
You're sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
The white shoe slaying. Well, I have no personal interest in seeing any of that. And I know for a fact that it's saved, so it doesn't matter. Fuck off. And we need to go before we have the audio struck. Wow, wow, wow. Alrighty, let's exit. Hokily dokily, well, there we fucking go. Oof. Oh, that was fun. Oh my god, fucking hell. Anyway, that was fun. I don't like seeing naked dead bodies, it's not very nice, but serial killers are serial killers. And I don't think we've caught the final serial killer. I think it is a network of killers working in service to each other. And I wonder if the notes are communicating to each other. I don't know. I think the temporary barman has popped up more than enough times for me to be suspicious. And I don't know. I don't know, because a lot of the cases fit, but it's all size 8 shoes. It's like, what the fuck is going on? So I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, however, this has been fun, actually. And it is fun flexing the detective skills. But for now, I must leave you. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing. It is quite entertaining. And I hope to see you whenever I next see you. Cheers.